Hello and welcome to Did You Know Gaming Extra, and today we'll be talking about comic book-based games. Superhero franchises seem to be all the rage these days, but to be fair, they've always been popular. This is especially true for Marvel's top dog, Spider-Man. As well as a successful comic series and string of blockbuster films, there's plenty of Spider-Man games, and some of them are quite interesting. One interesting Spider-Man tidbit that stands out can be found in Spider-Man 2: Enter Electro for the original PlayStation. The game has a cheats menu where the player can input words to unlock things like extra costumes or even a big head mode. And if the player inputs an incorrect cheat, the incorrect entry will be erased. However, if the player inputs any kind of profanity, Spider-Man himself will jump on screen and change the word into something nice, like puppy or flower. This will even happen if the player tries to disguise the profanity within other words or letters. Another Spidey-related secret can be found in X2: Wolverine's Revenge in all versions besides the Game Boy Advance release. If the player manages to collect all of the game's dog tags, a deleted scene will unlock. In the scene, a shadowy figure stalks Wolverine, who Logan then attacks. The figure turns out to be Spider-Man, who's dropped by to offer Wolverine his help in battling Magneto. Keeping with the theme of comic book-related games, let's take a look at some unused content from the action RPG Marvel Ultimate Alliance. The game was developed by Raven Software, but ported to the PSP and Wii by Vicarious Visions, who are a subsidiary of Activision. To promote the Wii version of the game, someone at Activision or Vicarious Visions thought it'd be a good idea to try and include Nintendo characters in the game. Both Link and Samus were put into the game, and they were demoed to Nintendo to get the company's approval and input. However, Nintendo didn't approve Activision's request, and there are several ideas as to why. Firstly, the characters seem to have been demoed to Nintendo in the PlayStation 2 version of the game by a genius. This could have understandably rubbed Nintendo the wrong way, as presenting their characters on a competitor's hardware could be seen as insensitive. Some also believe it was because Activision demoed the characters to Nintendo before they had gotten approval, and it came across as presumptuous. Or it could simply be that Nintendo didn't think the game or demonstration was of a high standard, and simply refused it. According to artist Jason Harlow, Link's model was entirely finished in just a week, so this demo may have been hastily made and lacked polish. We've been stuck on Marvel for a while now, so let's stop off at a DC Comics franchise. Batman: The Brave and the Bold was developed by WayForward for the Wii and DS, and featured tracks by seasoned game composer Jake Kaufman. Two unused tracks can be found on the Wii game's disc, titled Batman_song.og and Song_driving.og. What's interesting about these tracks is that they're from the Cowboy Bebop anime soundtrack. According to Kaufman, these tracks were placeholder tracks, and were the only music in the game for about 8 months of its production. And for today's random piece of trivia, let's take a look at Adventure Time. Hey Ice King, why'd you steal our garbage for the Nintendo DS and 3DS? That's a hell of a name. At Comic-Con 2012, Adventure Time's creator, Pendleton Ward, said that when the game is beat, it would play a video of him in a chair congratulating the player in a similar fashion to Pepsi Man on the PlayStation.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah!
When the game was released, however, the gag was completely absent. It's believed this scene was swapped out for the secret screen in the 3DS game, where upon entering the Konami code, a pixelated Pen Ward will dance next to Finn and Jake, singing
Secret screen.
And if you want more facts, you can check out the 2 videos we have on screen right now. If you like this video, consider subscribing as well for multiple videos every week. My name is Dazz, I'm really sick, and I hope I don't sound like crap.